Welcome to a new test and teardown video. This time it's a walkie-talkie. Look at the size of this thing. I mean, I can hardly reach around it. I think there's actually a button on the left and a button on the right, and I need to tilt it real good to touch this button, and then I don't know. Yes, I can actually barely touch both of them. It is huge. So it's a Zodiac, and there's a little bit of a confusion about the the text, the languages here, because this text is in German, right? But up here, what? That is Swedish. That one. So that is a little bit weird. And let's look on the back. And this is Danish. It says you can only use this radio when you got a permission. So you need a special permission to use this from the Danish Post and Tele Agency. It does not say anything about the frequency range. Only this is a Zodiac P5006-D. Whatever that means. And there's this 12-volt input and a charge input for the built-in battery. I don't have the battery holder, but I got this to screw in here. So I guess I can just connect 12-volt here, and then it should be boot up. So let's see if this thing works, what frequency range it is. So this is volume. External volume. Aha! So you can have internal or external. That is weird. Oh, look at that. So it goes in two different directions. That is crazy. And we got 6 channels, so I guess that it will be full of crystals. And the connector is a PL259. I don't know, but I think this antenna is for this unit. Very, very flexible rubber antenna. It looks a lot like it is. And again, no information about frequency, so it's going to be interesting. Ooh, there's a nasty spider in here. Yikes. That is not going to be any fun. I gave it 12 volts. Look at that one. So the indicator shows there's voltage. See? Ooh, really nice slow. And if you listen, you can actually hear something. But there's no response whatsoever. I think it's because this microphone cable is not connected. Then absolutely nothing happens. I wonder if there's any crystal in this one. And I was right. No crystals whatsoever. So all 12 crystals, of course you need one for transmit and one for receive. They're all gone. So there isn't really a lot we can do here. I don't know even the frequency range of this thing. So that is really just too bad. Look at that nice cable for the antenna. And everything here is connected with inductors to filter away unwanted radiation and stuff like that. So of course it's because the antenna is mounted right on top of the radio, and if you put in a cable here with microphone and speakers and stuff, you're going to get the transmit signal directly into other parts of the radio, and you don't want that, I guess. And the PCB wasn't really mounted at all, so somebody's been poking around in this. Oops. So that'll probably be the transmit transistor. Look at that size. Ooh, that is loose. Oh, a lot of cables and loose connection components and stuff. Whoa. And it says Zodiac. Is that a 10.2 or something like that on the PCB? So yeah. Oh, we got it. So yeah, that'll be the battery indicator. That is so cute. Oh, it says something here about a final test. And then F for fail. That's funny. Yeah. Not a lot to say about this thing. That'll be the crystal filter. Little audio amplifier. Ooh, we got some loose connections or loose components. A little bit of trimmers and stuff. So that is a, I just guess this is 27 megahertz, but about this test certificate here, that is a little bit weird, because you don't need, or you did not need, a special permission for CB radios, not even back in the 80s. This unit is probably that old. Let's see if we can find anything that can tell us the age. So I will be looking a little bit here, see what I can do. Let's see this. The red wire here is power from the battery. What do you think about this? Next to the battery power. Well, that's probably not such a good idea. That will be the resistors for the two different volume systems. So, and it goes directly to the loudspeaker. Isn't that funny? That is really cute. Yeah. I find all sorts of loose components in this one. So, I mean, I've been playing around a little bit with this one, and the state it is in is just beyond repairable. I find all sorts of components. It's like sticking around like this. So where is this one going? And wires, I don't know where that is going. And this is just not funny at all. But it is still a little bit fun to see the PCB. So this is a single layer PCB, and see how many components they stacked in here, really, really close. And then Look at all the little wires. You see this? We got some wires out of that one, and here on the. So it's a single layer, right? So of course they just solved this with some wires and all sorts of interconnect. Look at that. Between that little transistor, we need, that goes here, and all sorts of other components on the back. So this is probably because they couldn't fit this in on the other side, so it's just cheaper just to have somebody solder all those components here on the back, and then it will allow the designers to really pack everything here. The channels, so that will be the crystal channels cables, right? See, they're nicely color coded for the switch, and the low level crystal signals. This is just going through all those wires, and this can't be good when it is transmitting really close. Yeah, I also saw this little, that was here. Somebody cut this capacitor to see if they could probably tune something. Oh yeah, about the old Japanese transistor types. As far as I remember, I think the green ones, that would be PNPs, and all the black ones, that would be NPNs. So that is how it was back in the 80s or pre-80s. And also this house, or this casing, whatever you want to call it, that is pretty nice when it comes to cooling. See, the center pin is much thicker, and that will be the collector that goes in. So this is also for cooling. So this is a medium power. Yeah, and they also do this in the PNP type here. So I kind of like that. And I think this is the audio amplifier. Powerful stuff here with some TO220 transistors for the audio amp. I think this is the output power amplifier, and on the top of it we have this little extra cooler. Pretty nice. But anyway, I don't have anything else to say about this. Thank you very much for watching. Please come back soon.